Alright, okay. Let me start the show. Let me do all the check downs. Okay. Alright, got this. I'll be starting the show real soon. Just let me go through a few things and try to set this up. God damn it. I'm trying to set things up on my phone. Alright. There. Alright. Okay, yeah. I think I got it. I think it's not gonna crash. Alright, I'm gonna type something. Alright. Did everyone see that? It says Hello World. Alright. I get a little lag back and forth, more or less. So, alright. Yes, we'll start the show. Welcome now to the show. I'm your host. My name is Clay Kuiha, and the channel is Kanshiro Shinokyofu. And we're going to be doing a few things, a couple of challenges, and this is Let's Draw Live. Alright. So I have two challenges. One is for the viewers, and so I want to do is get affiliated, and to do so, the first thing I need to do is have at least 50 followers. That's it, 50 followers. Let's try to get that. You know, if I can get it today, that'd be cool, but anytime soon, whatever, that would be great too. If at least 50 altogether. And my second challenge, this one is going to be primarily for me. You can follow along if you want. Today I'm going to be drawing a few things. First, today's set of drawings are going to be primarily about Doctor Who. So I'm going to draw every actor that's ever played the Doctor. You know, from William Hartnell to David Tennant. Yes, David Tennant is the newest Doctor. You think, wasn't he the 10th? Yes, he was the 10th, and now he's also the 14th. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to do that, plus all of the other characters that also in canon is maybe definitely they did specify that they were the future incarnations of the Doctor, especially one particular one who is kind of a fan favorite, where he did was put himself on trial, like his past self, you know. So he was basically going to sacrifice his past version of himself, so all of the rest of his regenerations would go to this one, who was the last version of himself, as it were. Or, yeah. Plus all the other people, even the Master, the different variants of the Master. They're like, why? Well, in old Doctor Who, if you remember, he did specify, and others have specified, that the Master is the Doctor, but a future version of himself. So all of the Master's crimes are really the Doctor's crimes. Dun dun dun. But Is that true or not? It's up to speculation. Plus, it has been revisioned that no, they've been friends since they were kids. Especially when they look into the eye of the storm, where, you know, seeing literally of time itself, you know, the cracking time, more or less. So anyone that sees it before they become, you know, indoctrinated to be is in schooling for to be is a Time Lord, they have to gaze upon this fissure, as it were. And the Master, he went insane, while the Doctor, he ran, and he hasn't stopped running. And oh yeah, I will also do is the sort of canon of Doctor Who, the guys that played the Doctor in the movies. It's like he is the Doctor, but not actually in name, you know, like it is a Doctor Who set of films, but it's not the, you know, because they're like Dalek films, more or less. Yeah. So, no matter how you put it, like, you can say that guy is from an alternate timeline of Doctor Who, you know, like a mirrored universe or something, or, you know, an altered universe, or, you know, it's the cinematic universe of Doctor Who, you know, that variant. Or you could say that this guy was the Doctor before you start running away, you know, when he was before he got old, before he turned into basically William Hartnell, you know. So the first Doctor, when he was younger, who got trapped on Earth in whatever time, you know, because we know that him and Susan was from a future Earth, which Susan is actually a Gallifreyan. Some would say, oh, she's a Time Lord. Or is she? Is she or isn't she? But we do know that later on that those two took off in a TARDIS, where the impossible girl did was stopped him, say, no, not this one, you want that one, you know. Might be a little off, you know, whatnot, but you'll have a lot more fun. So, you know, yeah, she helped him steal a TARDIS, especially the one that is supposed to be his, or the TARDIS owns him. So yeah, that's my challenge, is to draw all those people, including the other actors that portrayed William Hartnell's version of the Doctor. You know, the ones that are lookalikes, because William Hartnell passed away, and when he was alive, he was like unable to do was the Five Doctors, if you remember that. Yeah. So, all right, that's my challenge. And plus, if anybody does show up, please follow, and also tell me in the comments, you know, or in chat, specifying what you want me to draw. So if you see this on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you happen to like this particular stream, check me up on Twitch. Of course, there's going to be a link in the description down below with all the details on this. And if you want, please help me and at least follow me. So, anyways, yeah. Today's topic. Oh. Well, let's see. Well, yeah, I'm going to be drawing Doctor Who, as you're seeing. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this channel and also my YouTube channel. Why it's why. Should be a little fun or a little interesting. Basically, the Twitch channel is named after the YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is named after two particular characters in anime / manga. The Kanshiro comes from Furikuri, as there was a character known as Kanchi, which by Haru Haruka, she named him Kanchi, but no, it was Mimiuru that called him Kanshiro-sama. Yeah. The Angel of Death, Kanshiro-sama. Alright, and then Shino Kyofu comes from Dot Hack. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because there is a character named Haseo. His moniker within that game is known as the Terror of Death. That's what it means in English, or in the Japanese version is Shino Kyofu. And that's kind of the reason why. And I just kind of use those names because I like those animes, and plus those characters. And Kanshiro also is based off of the name is from my Gaia Online character, which is Kanchi. That's just it. Kanchi just looks like me. My avatar on Gaia Online just looks like me. And I named him that because, well, Furikuri was out at that time on Adult Swim, and I found out about Gaia Online. I thought it was interesting. Got interested in the site, so made an account with that name. And while everybody's making theirs interesting, or the period where I consider it the ugly time, where they were just making the characters really, really ugly. Oh well. I just want to make their Abby ugly. Alright, whatever. So that's the reason why the name's it is what it is. For people that are watching my video live, this live stream, or watching as a VOD on Twitch, or people that just stumbled across it on YouTube, there's one of your feet. All right. So here's the thing about my channel. My YouTube channel is primarily right now is kind of like a mess of all these different things. Basically, I have this channel for my own personal reasons. The contents on there is because these are the things that I'm interested in. So yeah, it was about anime and manga and art itself, pretty much all facets of art, of all medias, not just drawing and painting, sculpting, literature, animation, films and stuff like that, music, performance arts, you know, like dancing stuff or singing, yeah, like blah, 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 and operas, and yeah, all that. Yeah. Plus, I will do videos on topics of, you know, on science and technology, anything else that interests me in my day-to-day life. So, yeah. And of how chaotic things are, especially how I am, there's also, besides Let's Plays, screw it, people really don't know how to drive too well. Cutting it way too close. Oh. Oh. Anyways. Yeah, that's kind of what my YouTube channel is about, and some people think it might be an ARG. I'll have content about, you know, how to run in games, game ideas. I made a few videos kind of going briefly on ARGs. Is my channel an ARG? Yes or no? It's up to you. Yeah, you can consider it whatever you want. I'm letting my viewers to figure it out on their own. Whatever it is, that's your headcanon, and I'm okay with that. As every form of art that I personally do, I always specify that there's a story behind it. You know, you just have to find the story. Whatever you see in my paintings or drawings or whatever story that comes to you, unless it's actually like written or whatever, that is your story. That is your variant of what you see. You know, except for my comic books, there is an actual storyline that I created for my all different types of comics I have that I created over the years. I'm still writing and drawing and creating comics. Oh, and I also wanted to do was make videos on how to make graphic novels, animations, and stuff like that, yada yada yada, including music and whatnot. So now my Twitch stream, I got it like 2 years ago. I used it to watch mainly certain streamers, but the problem is a lot of times I wasn't on when they were on, so I was watching their VODs when they did have it. Most of these streamers I only knew more about that these particular streams was actually because I saw clips of it, or you know, clips and short cut-ups, or the whole entire thing on YouTube. Primarily the whole entire live stream on YouTube of all these different channels that had it, from the actual streamers and people that were doing it because they were fans. They weren't paid to do that. They just did. So anyways, yeah. When I start streaming this time around, I'm doing it basically from Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. That's the average. I might be doing some videos like this one earlier, and some a little bit later, but pretty much nothing past 6 o'clock, really. Because if you haven't figured this out, I don't really have very good internet myself, so I'm just streaming using the library's internet. So I have this A Quiet Place doing that, so a lot of my streams are going to be quiet. Some of my earlier ones, if you catch those, I'll try to do is put them on YouTube, but some of them I know they would be flagged because I was doing experimental stuff more or less, such as showing different videos of YouTube, whatever, trying to see why things weren't going the way I wanted to, just figuring things out, you know, kind of messing up. That was pretty much like the first couple of weeks, especially the very first week, whole week that I was doing live streaming. Yeah, but pretty much this Twitch channel, it's just live streams of me drawing different things. I plan on doing is putting in the background is my own music that I've created as background music, so it doesn't sound boring because I did play some music, but it got kind of flagged, but I didn't get like DMC, you know, copyright strikes, thank God. On YouTube it would get shut down and whatnot, like, oh God. So I'm not gonna do that. Ouch. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. I want to end up doing is some live streams of video games. No Nintendo IPs on here because Nintendo really hates anybody playing any of their stuff. Even stuff that's so archaic, it's not even out. They don't acknowledge it anymore. They just don't want anyone showing any of their stuff. Even if you're a fan, no. They don't want that. And nothing about, I'm not going to say because Warner Brothers might flag me on this, you know, all flagging and whatnot. But, screw that. No. I'm not going to talk about certain IPs of theirs from acquisitions and stuff, things that kind of mishaps and whatnot. So anyways, yeah, I also want to do, like, if I could make enough money and things like that and get a better place, you know, that's kind of one of the things I want to do is be able to be an affiliate and make some money on this, and so I can do better streams, you know, have a better place to record this or, you know, to actually broadcast live, have better internet, and have a better setup than what I do have, you know, so I can do live streams that what I really want to do. You know, besides the art, I'm going to do that, but also things that are more engaging with my audience. I want to be kind of like engaging, like, I would say, the streamers that I happen to like, that I can think of off the top of my head, that they're very energetic, and certain things that they do I want to end up doing in some regards. Like Connor, aka Sea-Dog VA. I've liked his ideas of how he organized the channel, his channel of all of his live streams to be like a YouTube video. So you have a 3-part act, you know, a beginning, a middle, you know, basically the climax. Well, you know, the beginning, the middle, and the end, you know, with a final crescendo of the whole entire episode of what it is. Specify a challenge, try to have the ups and downs of it, and then at the very end, if the challenge was met or not, plus the bonuses and the consequences of it, whatever it is. The other YouTubers, I think, or vloggers or streamers, would be like Iron Mouse. But I also want to do is some videos of being a VTuber, like Iron Mouse, but have my but not affiliated with any company, just do my own, have like some live streams that it's just going to be that. Why? Because I find it interesting and funny, Yeah. But I want to have the correct setup and be able to do that, and I'll do the rigging. I'll even do live streaming of how I create such a thing. So, and then put it on YouTube, transfer it over there, so it can be shown. It's like, oh yeah, here's how you can do this, and it'll be like my challenge to myself to be a VTuber. And then probably do some VTubing, on my regular channel, or maybe even had this as another YouTube channel with that in mind, where that'll be later on. The other one I think that is really humble and also interesting and funny, it's more of his reactions with his guests and also with his chat itself, and would be Finster, aka Rose. So yeah, I think that Finster is a very cool, interesting guy. He cross-dresses because it was a challenge or whatnot, and he's beginning to learn more about himself as the days go on, and realize that people actually care about him that don't even know him, in real life, and want the best for him. I think that's a good thing, and I started watching his channel because I saw his clips and whatnot. I got interested, and I'll tell you what, watching a lot of his content made me feel better. Yeah, it helped with a lot of other different YouTubers that I've watched over the years. So yeah, it kind of helped me go through a lot of strife that I was going through and still going through. So anyways, yeah, and pretty much this is going to be an art channel, dedicated to all forms of art. That's what it is. You're wondering, well, if you're doing this in the library, then why are you talking? What are the rules? Well, my library has like some wonky rules. I can't really actually talk this loud. So if you haven't noticed, I actually pre-record the audio section. That's in case if you never watched the very beginning. And plus, I'll probably cut this out on the YouTube, the beginning part, and put like an actual, intro, a proper intro. So, yeah. Anyways, So, what else? That's kind of it about why my channels are the way they are and what I plan on doing with them. Let's just listen to the sound of traffic as I walk and think to myself, what am I going to talk about next? What is the other topic? I had planned on talking about different things. I was planning on doing today was, like showing you how to draw, comic books or something like that. I might do that for another day, maybe tomorrow or Friday. Yeah. So, yeah, this week is going to be kind of an off week from what the schedule says on my schedule, list of schedules on Twitch. So, yeah. So, what else? Maybe later this week, if not, definitely next week. I will do is like another kind of video like this, but hopefully I would probably create some background music that I'll just play instead of me bantering about random nothingness or topics that is pointless or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. But I plan on doing is at least next week do some drawings on anime slash manga series that I happen to like. Draw their characters and whatnot. Stuff like from Voltron, Robotech, Sailor Moon, whatever interests me, I'll try to see this month. If not, maybe next month if I can. If things go the way I hope it does. That I'll do is get a hotel, maybe a motel room for a couple of nights or so, and do some proper live streams. Like try to get out of my comfort zone to do more of special videos like that. Special live streams the way that I want, and I'll do it longer. Oh, and for the challenge for being affiliate, yeah, I would like to be an affiliate at least, so I could make some money off this channel. So that'll be fun to do, more or less. What else? Yeah. So, yeah, when those happen, I will give out announcements about it. Oh, and Elon Musk kind of have like a little hissy fit, I guess, more or less. So, basically, if you're on Twitter, you cannot promote yourself on Twitter, such as like your stuff on Instagram and other social medias, including Facebook and whatever. There's a list of them. Basically, anything that's not Twitter, don't post it there, more or less. Like saying, hey, which primarily a lot of these are meant to do is engage with audience and advertise of their services. That is off Twitter. That has nothing to do with Twitter. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah. I'm still gonna promote some of my stuff, or kind of show some stuff, as it were. But I won't put any links saying, hey, go over here, or, promote my other things. But I'll just say, hey, look at this. Oh, in case of you didn't see my other VODs or whatever, I do have an OnlyFans. No, it's not pornographic. It's basically meant to be, like, think of it as a monthly manga. That was what I was going for. I'm gonna start posting on there again some new stuff soon. So, yeah. When that happens, I'll let you know. I'll try to do is put content at least once every day. Try to do it, because I want, like, every month to have, quite a bit of content on there. At least a post a day, at least that once a day that I want to get to that threshold. Most likely it's going to be once a week. But I'm kind of busy with a few things, and yeah. Oh, and you're wondering why I haven't really been keeping to my schedule of the time frame. That's just the window that I'm specifying, from 3 to 5 of when I'm going to be, live streaming on Twitch here. It's because sometimes I just don't feel like it. I kind of feel sick, or I'm tired or something, That's why I try to do it once a day. But if I miss it, I'm sorry. Just how it is. With to be an affiliate, I need is the minimum is 50 followers. Within 30 days, have 10 people chatting at once within 30 days, and also have is I forgot how many hours it is, which I think I've already passed the threshold on that. Like X amount of hours and X amount of videos within, a month. It's like an X amount of well, within 30 days or so many videos or whatever. Within a month, I think it is, and so many hours within a week minimum. Yeah, something like that. Whatever it is. I think it's like 500 hours within a week. Like 2 weeks or whatever. Yeah. Well, definitely, I know I surpassed that. Yeah. No, it's not 500 hours, it's 500 minutes. Excuse me, 500 minutes. I didn't say hours. Oh.